myself. We've got we've got a great guest with us today here on the line. If you're joining us on the old Ustream, you'll be able to see her. Also, if you're joining us on TalkRadioX.com and coast to coast on 50-plus stations across the U.S. and Canada, you'll be able to hear her voice. We're also going to put this up on our YouTube channel over there at youtube.com/Jiggy Jaguar. That's JIGGY JAGUAR. And things are just breaking here. I don't know what's going on. We just got all sorts of issues. But Tina, give me a little bit on your background. Let's talk a little bit about you. We've done enough of me yelling about myself. Let's go ahead and have you talk to us about you.
Sure. Well, I'd just like to mention that my husband, Jamal Wade, is also joining us on the Jiggy Jaguar show.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Crashing the show.
What's up? How are you?
How's it going, sir?
Sir, who walked in behind me? But, well, go ahead and give us a brief introduction here and catch us up on your background so everybody knows who we're talking to and who we're speaking with today.
So, thank you, Tina, for allowing me to jump in. And she's my better half, Jiggy. So I just felt, I was home during the day today, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna jump in and support my better half. So Tina and I are parents. We are husband and wife team. We met in the government contracting world here in the D.C. metro area.
That's cool.
We were working for Lockheed Martin. Friends at the time, lost contact, came back. Next thing you know, I was smitten in love, and we quickly moved to a marriage with children. We have a blended family. We have 4 children, ages ranging from 18 down to going on 6. So everything from SpongeBob to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, driving a car.
You're experiencing everything all at once, realistically.
Yes, we are.
Wow. Now, do you guys have like a book or a website or anything we can direct people to? I know that there's got to be something out there.
Oh, definitely. Well, Jamal was mentioning our background because we have launched a series of children's books that are based on a Christian foundation and just good old-fashioned values and principles on how to spend time with your children and motivate them and empower them to do what's right and to have fun and live each day to its fullest. So to find out more details about our books, you could go to our website, which is HEROSE books.com. That's heroesbooks.com. We're also accessible on Twitter via Heroes Books, Facebook as well.
Now, you guys have such a cool deal here with the books and everything. Tell us about the writing process for some of these books.
Well, the concept was developed years ago, and our children are just amazing. I hate to toot our own horn, but they just are really good children. They do well in school. They're obedient. They help others, and they oftentimes just take the positive path. And we're very proud of them. And we've been approached by friends and family and colleagues and complimented on our parenting tactics. And so we thought, hey, why don't we share some of these techniques that we use on a daily basis, and hopefully we can help parents on with their challenges and in their daily walks and rearing the best child that they can.
What have been some of the struggles that you guys have faced with all sorts of various ages in the house? What has been some of the most immediate challenges? You mentioned at one point you've got everybody doing everything from driving a car to the social media. So
absolutely, Jiggy. So you can imagine we have a blended family, 2 boys, 2 girls. The oldest is female, the youngest is male. So So everything from I don't want to watch that when we're going on a family trip up to see Tina's family in Michigan, from here from D.C., Maryland area, to mom and dad spoke to me tonight and helped me with my homework, but not me. The others are not me. So competing for the family budget, typical family issues and challenges that I'm sure your listeners who have multiple children, the children outnumber us. And a good friend of mine at work said, things really get fun when the children outnumber you.
That's not good. You could end up having a coup there. You don't watch yourself, my man. You guys have written these books. What are some of the other facets of this? Who do we have here joining us?
We have the youngest. The baby just popped in, so he wants to say hi. He sees himself, so he's interested.
Well,
Hi.
hey, what's going on, my friend? How are you?
Good.
So, do you give your parents a lot of trouble?
Do you give your parents a lot of trouble?
There's some
Hey,
here.
he knows. He's already being trained. He don't want to go on the record. That's what's going on there.
Well, now that you've seen a picture of Javon, he is one of the lead characters in one of our books entitled Super Cool. And
That's cool. That's
Super
really cool.
Yeah, and that's the cover of the Super Cool book, so that you can see there's a very keen likeness. And the series is based on our children, just the daily interactions and some of the funny experiences that we have, just parenting them and going to their schools and the conversations. So, we have a good time, and the books are fun. They are very interactive and relatable, and most importantly, they're beautiful books.
Yeah.
And I wanted someone to, when they picked up the book, to just say, wow, the visual effect, the imagery, the coloring. I wanted them to be as impressed with the book itself and not just the impactful messages that are contained within the book.
Well, I'll tell you, the book looks fantastic. What's been some of the reviews and some of the different things that people have shared with you about the books? Because I know that they're just flying off the shelves. People are picking these up. What are some of the various reviews that you've gotten either on the web or just from people that you've given preview copies to, things of that nature?
Exactly.
Well, thank you for the accolades, Jiggy. We're not quite there yet. We would love to be flying off the shelves at the current time, but we're a yin and yang marriage as most are, as far as balance, and I'm a little bit more conservative when it comes to business and moving forward. My wife is as well, but I'm a little bit more than she is. So, we want to be methodical and do this the right way, and really try to expose Tina's vision for the books and introduce the characters and appear on shows like yours that, folks are tuning in and interested in traditional family values, Christian values, and really sharing that. You don't have to look very far on TV or, when you go outside the house to see what's going on, as far as the direction, of the country in general, so. We're trying to do our part. We're trying to do our part as, a family and as a couple. And so to answer your question specifically, we're just at the point where, where we've decided to self-publish and to begin
preview copies.
Yeah.
And really just introduce it. So we're just launching this season, this spring season.
Now, how important is it that you guys include your Christian values and everything in the books? Because I know that there's a lot of folks. It's not. It seems to me, and it's just an odd thing, but it seems to me anymore, it's not cool to be a Christian. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it still is. But what do you guys think, and how is that coming about with the books? Putting those values in there. How important is that?
It's very important. The concept was developed years ago, but I truly felt that this was something that was in my spirit and that I was purposed to do. And so the books aren't like Bible toting,
Oh,
Christian
yeah. Oh,
values,
yeah.
fire and brimstone, but just simple things. In some of the books, it's say your grace. Make sure you say your prayers at night. Thank God for a wonderful day. Have fun at school. Listen to your teacher. So those type of values. And then we have books that don't necessarily address those things, such as Rose Girls Visit the Zoo. So
Yeah.
the girls take a visit to the zoo, but they have on their cross bracelets. So there's no direct mention of biblical principles, but it's our hope that it's ever present.
That's really cool. That is a really cool deal. Now we've got probably about 5 minutes here before we got to let you guys go. Give me a quick rundown of some of the books and give us a little bit of a preview of what people can expect when they pick the books up.
Okay, great. Well, I assure you, anyone that invests in our books will be pleasantly surprised. Our goal was to create beautiful literary products that would impress the parent as well as be a wonderful reading experience for their children. So they're fun. The characters are heroic. They're beautiful. They're active. They're superheroes in some regard. And what they can expect is for their children to quickly appreciate the book and hopefully make it their favorite read. So we hope to launch in the next month or so. The books are reasonably priced. We're not looking to get rich. We just want to spread the word and, as Jamal said, do our part. So they're reasonably priced at $6.99, and that's via online, ebooks, or hard copy. And
That's
they'll
cool.
be able to access them via Amazon, Kindle, as well as via our website.
Well, I'll tell you, I've got, I want you guys to send me an email as soon as we get done here. I've got some book PR people I want to introduce you guys to, because I think that they would be able to really help you, especially being a self-published person. They'll be able to help you kind of mold this brand and put this together and get you out there various places. So send me an email and I'll get you all that information. And real quick before we let you guys go, how do we communicate with you guys if we want to pick the books up, or if we have some questions about the books? How do we get a hold of you guys?
The easiest way is to go to the website, which, as Tina mentioned, is heroesbooks.com. We have the links up and running. We'll be providing additional links for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And so we're just at the point now where we're able to coordinate and integrate everything together and launch it. So the best way is to go to the website, and then you can click to get to Twitter or to your preferred social network.
That's cool.
Our email is listed there as well. So we're excited. Please give us your feedback about the website. We welcome constructive criticism and positive feedback. Whatever you feel like saying is welcome. So thank you so much for the opportunity to appear on the Jiggy Jaguar show.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's a really cool name, by the way.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I have, it doesn't have an interesting story of how I got it, but it's become a marketing tool and a brand name for about 15 years. So I am quite proud of it. There's a lot of people in the so-called radio industry who have tried to get me to change that and leave that behind, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. But like I said, follow up with me on email, because I've got some people I want to turn you guys on to that I would be able to give you guys some free advice and some stuff and chat with you guys. So send me over that email as soon as you can, and I'll get you a copy of the video here and the audio that we're going to put up as a podcast for everybody. And thanks for being with us, guys. Come back anytime.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Definitely. We'll talk to you soon. Have yourself a wonderful day, guys. God bless. Appreciate it. It is, of course, the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, coast to coast, stand border to border. Hopefully my camera goes back. Look at that. No, it didn't. And that's an empty chair in the studio. What is going on with the cameras? We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we will chat. We're going to be chatting with IQ Al Rizzoli a little bit later. We've got more when we get back.